Hi everyone, this is Irish React with another movie review. This time we're going to do episode 9, Rise of Skywalker, and before we get into it, it's going to be spoilers galore.
I think we have different views on it as well. Do you want to sort of give me a brief sort of overview of what you thought of it?
I thought it was a good movie. I was happy with it. Watching Force Awakens and watching Last Jedi before this here is exactly what I wanted from a Star Wars movie. It's exactly what Last Jedi kind of lacked. It didn't have really didn't pay any homage. What Last Jedi didn't do, it didn't respect the actual saga itself. It kind of shit on previous characters, i.e. Luke Skywalker in particular. And I kind of see what he's trying to do, Rian Johnson, Last Jedi, kind of break away from the norm of Star Wars, but he missed it so much. And I think that with this movie, Rise of Skywalker, we needed Star Wars, he needed to reference everything from like the prequels to the original ones, and obviously pay homage to all the characters and actually pay respect to Star Wars. I think he does that really well, and it's exactly what I wanted. A classic Star Wars movie with the space battles, lightsabers, there's emotion, there's like anger, there's everything in one. And I think at the end of the day, I think overall the storyline was far better. We got more out of this here. We see him a lot more character development among the characters, and which Rian Johnson lacked in Last Jedi. So it's one of the movies you get out. I think I need to watch it again to actually get a full proper opinion on it. But first opinion coming out of the cinema, I was happy with it.
Okay, for me, complete opposite. I hated this film. I actually just think it's a bad movie. It's just a bad film. So I think back, I've said to you at taxi, I was like, I've never been more disappointed walking out of a Star Wars film. And I'm not saying that this movie is prequel bad. All I'm saying is I just didn't get anything out of it. Okay. So whenever I think back, how invested I actually was in this trilogy. Yeah. Whenever this was announced that Disney had bought it over and they were going to release new movies, I remember I started listening to podcasts. It was like a Geek Nation podcast. And it was with a couple of people that we listen to now, on that Collider, and they were hyping it up and talking through after months and months and months what we could get, what might happen, where they're going to take the story. Then the cast comes out and it's Adam Driver and Domhnall Gleeson and Oscar Isaac, and then they were breaking down who do we think this is going to be, and I was just getting so excited what's going to happen. And then I think my whole build up when I seen The Force Awakens, I ended up being slightly disappointed because I was like, fuck, I expected it to be slightly different than what it was. And then eventually I learned to accept that I do actually like that film. Mm-hmm. Then Last Jedi I watched. Last Jedi I thought, yeah, I really enjoyed it. The more I've watched it. You loved it? Yeah, the more I've watched it, the more I realise I actually don't like it that much.
Yeah.
Then I get to this film and go, God, I hated that. And it makes me go, this whole trilogy has been nothing but a disappointment to me. Yeah. I was just like, I just do not. For this film itself, it just seems so rushed. It seems so... There was so much drama without any suspense. Like nothing... Like, it was just dramatic scene after dramatic scene. It was like boom, boom, boom. And I was like, but there's no build-up. There's no... You can't have a dramatic scene without suspense. And it was the first time that I really felt that Star Wars tried to put forward the three characters in parallel... Three main characters in comparison to the three main characters of the old trilogy.
Yeah.
It's like, you need to care about Oscar Isaac now, Poe. You need to care about Finn. You need to care about Rey. They're all together. Look, they're together and they're communicating, and that was fun. But I actually looked at it and realised I actually don't care about any of these. And the reason was because they
didn't allow you for it.
Yeah, there's no time for you. They didn't allow any of the characters breathe.
Yeah,
and it's just like it went from one place to the other, and then they introduced a load of just random characters that you knew for about 10 seconds. So Poe's character and the girl with the mask, she just came out of nowhere, was going to kill him, and 10 seconds later she's giving him the disc. I was like, what the fuck is that? I was like, what? And then Finn is just with this other girl. Who is she? What is that? I was like, it was
she's a rogue stormtrooper.
But it was a mess. I was like, and the big story plots for me, but the whole Palpatine thing, Palpatine even being back, if they build that up well, it could have been quite good. Like if you look at what he was building, it kind of reminded me of Lord of the Rings, and you look at the second Lord of the Rings film and you can see they're building an army, and then they go into the third Lord of the Rings film, you know all about the army and the army's attacking now.
Yeah.
This was just, oh, here we have an army. They've all just been sitting here for...
And these spaceships can now blow up planets. Like, what? That technology advanced really quick.
All just been sitting here for how many years? And Palpatine's just been chilling.
Yeah.
I was like... And I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, I could have wrote that.
Yeah.
And then the plot, he said, finding these two things to get... I was actually laughing. I was like, is that the plot? What? I was like, Rey's running about looking some disc thing.
Find the Sith thing? Yeah.
And Kylo Ren was running about looking at too, and then I was
he was looking for her.
No, but he at the very start he was looking at first. That's how
he got it straight away. Yeah.
But
he wasn't looking for it though. We didn't see the movie him looking for it, which would have been cool.
Yeah.
I
just thought that
that opening scene was like, why did this movie not start when he started looking for it? Like, why did it start in the middle of something really cool happening? Because that was one of the best looking scenes and high scenes in the movie. The first minute, I was like, all right, this is actually a cool storyline. Why are you not showing me this here? I want to see more of this. It's like, nope, you've got the tail end of it. I'm like, alright, that's kind of good. The thing of me, I can look at this movie in two ways. Critically, and a Star Wars fan. Critically, this movie's all over the place. I think they kept chopping and jumping scene to scene too quickly, too rapidly. They never allowed for the emotion to build in certain scenes and certain characters. I take it back to, if you look at Force Awakens. I watched Force Awakens on Monday night before I watched this. There's this scene where you meet Rey. Like, I've never been a big fan of Rey until this episode. I thought she was brilliant this year. Daisy really is a good actor, a good actor anyway. But like her character, I didn't really like. I thought she was too perfect. But I thought in this one she kind of struggled a bit more, which I liked. But so in Force Awakens, when we meet her character, she's obviously a scavenger. She's in the starter store. She's looking for parts to sell to have food. I always kind of skip that part because it's like, oh fuck me, this is boring. It's like, but how important that scene actually is in the grand schemes of that episode and Star Wars. Like, we get to know Rey. We almost like, we see her daily routine and her struggle and all too. Like, that's actually like, we're like, okay, and that's in that sense relatable that we're in starter stories taking parts, but like you kind of feel for her. You see what she's going through. We didn't get that at all in this. There was no slow scenes. The only slow scene we got was Han Solo come back, which again, love Han Solo, love Harrison Ford. Why wasn't that scene like 20 minutes long or 10 minutes long, not 3 minutes? Like, could that scene needs to be dragged out? You know, so critically, I can look at this movie and go, it's all over the place. I said I watched it before you. You said, what's your opinion? I mean, it's a 4-hour movie squeezed into 2 hours. I mean, that's needed to be longer because, and I said again, I think he's trying to make up for Last Jedi, how poor Last Jedi was, regardless of critically acclaimed 99% Rotten Tomatoes compared to 90 or 59% for Rise of Skywalker. I don't give a fuck. Star Wars fans, majority of them, I talk to anyway, don't like that movie. And he needed to fix that. He needed to get the Star Wars fans back on his side, and then he just threw the most Star Wars in a Star Wars movie ever. Star Wars references, and I thought his hands were tied again. And I don't know if it was his idea to have it 2 hours, or Kathleen Kennedy's, or whatever, Disney. Whoever decided this movie has to be 2 hours long, that's the reason this movie's bad, because we didn't get any emotional scenes or any slow scenes that actually allowed us to build relationships with the characters. I did like how Finn and Poe were together, and Rey, I was like, okay, finally we're getting this. I loved the scene with Chewbacca dying. That was amazing, because actually that's the only emotion I got from the movie. I was like, it's amazing.
I knew it also, but I called it though.
Oh god, it's so obvious.
It was really obvious he wasn't dead. Like, you kill the dog. You never kill the dog.
We got like 1 minute of it, but that scene with them two, and you said you didn't really like the dynamic between Rey and Kylo Ren in this episode, but you loved them on purpose. But I thought again this added to their characters. I feel like with this Star Wars trilogy, and it frustrates me so much, but I do like it, but it's like they almost want the Adam Driver. It's like, please, Adam Driver, please be good in this here. It's like, save us. You relied so much on this amazing character. And know what? You didn't give him that much. Like, he had to do, like, one of the scenes I love about this movie, I'm fucking ranting here, was I fucking loved where she's in his chamber and he's on the planet and he's like, they're talking to each other, which I love, and they can kind of kept cutting back to the locations. I thought that scene was amazing. And the twist, whatever you want to call it, of Rey being related to Palpatine, I didn't see that coming. So I was happy with that.
Did you like it? Do you think that?
Yeah, I liked it because it made sense. Because I felt like they were trying to obviously fit in Last Jedi again, going, well, our parents were nobodies technically. And I was like, oh fuck's sake. So you're almost trying to fix Last Jedi still.
We never know. Well, like everyone believes now looking at the trilogy, looking at the critics, looking at the reviews, that it wasn't planned out properly. But we don't know if originally. But we'll never know. They'll tell us if originally she was always going to be a descendant of Palpatine. We don't actually know that.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter because it doesn't matter if they planned it out. It felt like they didn't when you watched the film.
But this she could have been related to Palpatine, but he did not need to be alive. So that could have been a thing. So I think maybe her storyline and Adam Driver's storyline weren't changed, but to throw Palpatine alive and out there, you know it's definitely rushed or it's like thrown in there. Didn't explain why he was back. I was like, alright, you didn't tell us why he's back for. I liked the theme around him. I liked the guy playing him. I can't remember the guy's name.
McDermott.
Amazing. You know what I mean? I thought his dialogue was good and the whole scene was class. But I was like, you can just tell that wasn't planned from the start. That's it.
Did you ever watch Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah.
So I was always a big fan of Dragon Ball Z, and as much as I love Dragon Ball Z, it is what it is. It's a cartoon. See the ending of this movie? It felt like a Dragon Ball Z battle where you've got one person who's really powerful, easy going to beat the other person, and out of nowhere that person gets even more powerful, and you're like, shit, how he's going to win? Then easy beating that person, and then Rey gets even more powerful, and I'm like, I'm watching a Dragon Ball Z fight here. What the fuck is this? I was like. And not one point, even towards the end, did I ever care. I was like, there's no threat here. I was like, this is all these characters. I don't care about any character.
Can you give me one scene you liked then? I don't want to put you on the spot, but there's one scene that I almost cried, but I was like, that's amazing.
I don't know.
When Chewie gets his medal.
Yeah, I like that, but stuff like that. There's stuff like that. There's so like that's not going to make me like a film.
Oh yeah,
you know
I'm just saying.
I know.
We're trying to find
I did like when he got the medal. I hated. Can someone explain to me why? So I don't know if I'm just completely wrong in this. I didn't know Force ghosts can interact and move shit. So how did Luke Skywalker raise?
That was one thing I didn't like about this, and that's why I think something Disney's got wrong with Star Wars. It's like they don't really know Star Wars, and then they explain things with everything. You just use the Force. It's like, no, the Force doesn't work that way. Like they pointed that out in Force Awakens when Finn was like, "I'll just use the Force," and Han Solo was just like, "It doesn't work that way."
So my thing is, Luke Skywalker, if he's a ghost, but he's still able to raise ships. Why doesn't he just go kill Palpatine? So why doesn't he just go do it himself?
It was the overuse of the Force I didn't like about this here. Like, okay. Them as interaction in The Last Jedi, I was happy with. I was like, oh, that's really weird. How's that happening? And they did it again, and I thought that was okay. But now they can transport things.
Yeah.
Like he can. Well, it was okay doing it once. When he grabbed the beads off her. I was like, oh, that's okay. But the storyline needed her to pass the lightsaber to him, so he fought the Knights of Ren. Which I'm glad they were in it. But again, they were underused yet again. Yeah. But I'm like, all right, no, it's okay if you. When Kylo Ren tries to grab her and she has beads and a brick, he's like, oh, that's kind of cool. Because it's like, oh. Yeah. But it doesn't affect the storyline.
Yeah.
But her passing the lightsaber to Ben Solo,
I don't know it's like, how do they do that?
And now they can. Now, don't actually, Anakin was one of the strongest. Anakin's the chosen one. Yeah. Obviously, he's the one who defeated the Sith and killed Palpatine back then. And even he couldn't cure people. But she's just like, I can just cure people now.
No problem. I know.
Like, what? Is that a thing now?
I know, it seems so overpowered. It's crazy.
Like why you? And he Ben Solo transfers his thing to her. Yeah. I was like, what?
Just takes you out of it. Hi everyone, thanks for watching the video. Please like, comment and subscribe. Just to let you know, we've got similar content available on the channel if you want to check it out.
We also do our own podcast called MC Podcasting, where we cover a range of topics from politics, sports and even movies.
We basically just talk a lot of shit.
We argue a lot as well on it there, but all the links are below. We're on all major platforms, Spotify, iTunes, and is there any other?
That's the main ones, yeah.
Yeah, it's the main ones.
Just check out the podcast, and if there's any sort of videos you want us to react to, drop us a comment on the YouTube videos, and we'll be sure to check it out.
Oh, if you want to make fun of us, then go ahead. We don't care.
Be nice.
Be nice.
In fairness, we don't really get that many comments.
No, don't.
Yeah.
Stop looking at me.